Now they've settled finally. Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, who's the new flag bearer, has settled on a running mate. And guess who that is? Oh yeah, it's obvious. Dr. Addo and Bawumia.
I'm very humbled, as I said, but I'm very optimistic about the future. I believe that if by the grace of God we have an opportunity to govern this country, we will do tremendously well. I really believe so. I believe that with the team and the vision and the dedication that we will take to the management of the affairs of this country under the leadership of Nana Akufo-Addo, it will be starkly different from what we are seeing today in Ghana, and therefore the resulting suffering that we are seeing of the people from the policies of the current government. I believe that we can make a change in that direction, and this is what gives me hope for the future, that whilst it might look bleak now, I think by 2016, when, by the grace of God, Nana Akufo-Addo wins this presidential election and we get into government in 2017, we will start a process of transformation that the whole of Ghana would see the stark difference between a government of the MPP led by Nana Akufo-Addo and the current NDC government.
Well, he also is running mate in the 2012 elections, and now he is the running mate for Nana Addo and Akufo-Addo going into the 2016 elections. But here's the man who was on the ground for us, Okay, so proud to this. Sure. What's the entire mood like? I mean, were people anxious? Did we have any of the high profile personalities come around?
Well, the truth is that there wasn't so much anxiety. I mean, many people predicted that it was obviously going to be Dr. Bawumia. And afterwards, I spoke to some top party hierarchy, and they also mentioned to me that, in fact, when the name came up, Dr. Bawumia, when his name came up, in fact, there was a National Council meeting today. Probably I need to start with that. There was a National Council meeting today to actually decide on this as to who is going to run with Nana Addo and Akufo-Addo going into election 2016. And we are told by the party hierarchy that when the name was mentioned there, it was unanimous. Everyone said, yes, let's just go with him.
So it's such a huge deal for them.
It was a big deal. It was a big deal because the former president himself was there. President Akufo was there.
Did you speak to any of them?
Yes, we did speak to quite a number of them.
Is the former president excited about this choice of Nana Addo and Akufo-Addo?
All of them seemed so ecstatic that Bawumia was running with Nana once more, and I don't know where the ecstasy is coming from, but they seemed confident that, particularly looking at the current situation in which the country is now, they feel Bawumia will be the best person to partner with Nana.
Because of his economic background?
Exactly so. Exactly so. So we are just still following up on it to see what really happens after this.
And I bet a lot more angles we're going to do on this. Sure. Expect that on News at 8 here on Join Us. But that'll be it for today's big story. Coming up shortly is an interactive segment. Stay with us.